Jalen Hurts? I think
I'm talking about
it was on ESPN.
ESPN. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. And I'm just gonna pose a question. I'm not gonna chat too much. Who you taking, No Cred fan? I'm talking to you, Cuzzle too, because I want to know this too as well. Cam Newton or Jalen Hurts?
I can hear the question right now.
Why is that even a question?
So Cam Newton right now, career stats. All right, 32,382 yards, 194 TDs, 123 end toes. Rushing 5,628 yards. All right, 75 TDs.
Oh, he definitely is. Tush push.
Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely. Same about you, got you, man.
And now going on to, and it's an interesting debate because, like you just said, this is Jalen Hurts still playing. Right now for the career, Jalen Hurts is at 14,667 yards, passing 85 TDs, 39 end toes, and also throughout there he is a Super Bowl winner. And rushing.
Two of them things, right?
So they say the greatest psychopath.
Yeah, no, definitely did.
I'm looking for his rushing yards, but all right, but
Two Super Bowls.
we got to.
Woo! I don't know. I'll be honest.
Should I do it?
Go ahead, man. Superman.
I gotta go with Cam Newton, bro.
Why?
It's nothing against Jalen Hurts. I think he's a fantastic quarterback. He earned my respect last season, but in terms of like rags to riches and taking a team to the Super Bowl and turning around a franchise on its own, you gotta go with Cam Newton. Have to. The MVP season was magical. We all know obviously it didn't pan out the way he wanted to in the Super Bowl. But off air we talked about, right? Who was he throwing the ball to? Steve Smith, Ted Ginn, Greg Olsen, the car salesman. Like, those rosters, the rosters that he played with in Carolina aren't in comparison to the A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And granted, it's a new football, it's a new way of signing players and stuff, so I'm not going to put that on Jalen Hurts. But I just think in terms of what he had and his mechanics, all the criticism that he faced, and everyone say, oh, he should revert to another position. Yeah. He's not really a quarterback. Yeah. He paved the way for a lot of these guys that we see today that are dual threat. Why? Because he could take off at any moment. I mean, it was a highlight reel every single time. He brought that energy every game. From Auburn to the league. So I just gotta go with Cam Newton, bro. It's nothing personal against Jalen Hurts. Like I said, he's a great player. I think he's improving every season, and at the end of his career, he may be better than Cam Newton. But in the prime, whether you want to call it Jalen Hurts prime now or not, but in their prime, I'm going with Cam Newton just based off of that.
Yeah. This is a tough one, man. It's tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Because I was thinking about the comparison. They both were successful. The Jalen Hurts won national championship, right? He did get benched, but I think he won one.
Yeah, he won one.
Cam Newton also won one.
Jalen Hurts and not Jalen Hurts.
Cam Newton, okay. I would say both successful college careers. Jalen Hurts was in the top 5, I think, at one point for the Heisman. He didn't win it.
I think so.
I think we went to Oklahoma. Jalen has more Super Bowl appearances and a Super Bowl win. Cam has the MVP, of course. I think that ultimately, what we'll have to see is can Jalen eventually take a team that doesn't have the best talent to the promised land. And I think he could because he's definitely done it. But it's really, to me, it's hard because it's like apples and oranges because at the end of the day, Cam was like a physical specimen. He was bigger than all linebackers, and all safeties. Just as big as the defensive lineman running the ball. And you had to tackle him. So which was like, nah, man. DBs were like, nah, I don't know if I'm going to do that. We just going to try our best. But at the same time, Jalen Hurts also has this capability of being like physically. You're not gonna take him down with one tackle. But like, I'm gonna break it down. Who's the better thrower? I'm gonna narrow it down. I think Jalen Hurts is a better passer.
Better deep ball than Cam?
Yes.
Really? So like,
better.
I'm talking like scrambling, running out the pocket, broken play. You gonna take Cam do it? Jalen Hurts.
It hurts right now. It hurts. Love Hurts.
All right.
At the 12th man.
That's what I'm saying. remote and put some.
I'm taking Cam, man. Cam Newton. 6'5", 245 pounds, running downfield. Come on, man. Superman, come on.
Running back.
Running with the.
That's what I'm saying. And he didn't play during TikTok and Instagram. That was popping during that time.
So if I want to start a franchise right now, fellas,
You take Jalen Hurts or Cam?
I'm taking Cam Newton. Why? Because of just the simple fact of his height and his weight and his athleticism and also his arm strength. I'm going to take his arm strength over Jalen Hurts. And like you just said, and it's just verbatim, and that was my point too as well, is the talent that's surrounding Cam.
Yeah.
Put Cam Newton on the Eagles right now. They're going back to back, to back to back. You know, they're, come on. To be honest, if you got A.J. Brown, and then you got Smitty on the other side, and then I got a running back behind me that is somewhat efficient, and I have that same lineman as Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Come on, that situation is definitely hand-given and wrapped with a bow tie on top. And I'm not taking away from the talent from Hurts because he did show up. He still has to make those passes. He still has to be efficient. He still has to, make a decision, conduct the decision making as a QB and make those plays as he done. And that's why he's the Super Bowl winner. It's just, the talent that's surrounded. You're surrounded by good talent, and what Cam has done with the talent that he has been. Granted, I put him over the edge. I'm taking Cam over Cam.
I don't know if it means anything. I just thought about it too. Cam technically had the talent around him. He just was on the opposite side of the ball. That defense was up there.
Okay.
It was Thomas Davis, I think.
Yes,
And then I think did they bring back Julius for a quick second? He was gone.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they had a good defense. I think that talent was there.
Offensively,
That's how they got. That's how they got to the bowl. Yeah,
I'm
that's how they got to the bowl.
better O-line just right now with the Eagles. So just compare,
Yeah.
like you said, compare orange to apples, pineapples to mangoes.
Yeah. Whatever, however you want to look at, however you want to cut it.
But I'm taking a 6'5", 245
And then
pound.
throw in who's the best running back during Cam's era?
He has that dude about his name.
I'm saying like who's the best running back in the league when Cam is playing?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you throw that into the mix.
Right.
Oh yeah, we going to the Super Bowl. We got Cam Newton and Adrian Peterson. There you go. Adrian Peterson signs with the Panthers. Gets traded there. You know, like DC said, the O-line is different, but just all that together, I think.
Right.
And not taking anything away from Hurts, like I said, he's getting better. I've watched him get better from his rookie season to now. And I think he has all the mechanics to be one of the best quarterbacks of all time when it's all said and done. But from a talent standpoint, definitely Cam Newton for sure. I don't know why. Maybe that's why Cam kept him out the top 10 to try to wake up the beast a little bit with Hurts, because everyone's been giving him his flowers. Maybe he did it to shake him up a bit.
that's also being a competitor.
Yeah, it could be a competitor too, because he's like, nah, but if you know ball, Cam Newton is the guy.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, it's a tough decision. I'm just like, I had to narrow it down to what I think was.
Yeah, recency bias though, you could say Hurts. Like,
I think he's a baller. Like, especially with his journey, I feel like he got rotted off, especially when Tua took his job.
Yeah.
Went to Oklahoma, did his thing over there. But I feel like coming to Philly, he still wasn't a high draft pick. He got drafted with high Carson Wentz, had to earn that spot.
Yeah.
And it took the team now with his tenure, nothing against Cam, but he made it back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then when was the last time Carolina Panthers has been relevant?
They got Bryce Young. That's the only time they were relevant since Bryce Young got benched and came back and started.
And then before that?
Yeah, no, they were in conundrum, just trying to figure it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I think once he got hurt, and he didn't start to get hurt a lot, so I think that's what was kind of took out his tenure in the Panthers. And I'm sure contracts just I get it. This is tough.
It is. No, like I said, not taking anything away from Jalen
I'm
Hurts.
sure if we ask anybody in Philly, they'll take Jalen Hurts.
Of course. But I think with football purists.
I don't think nobody can be wrong in this one.
Now, if you ask the question 5 years from now, and Hurts has 4 Super Bowl, 3 MVP, then you could make a case for Hurts. But right now,
I respect it. No, listen, I don't think you can be wrong in this one.
Alright,
Both
and
of
let us
them.
know in the comment section, YouTube, No Cred Family, Instagram, because we're gonna post a poll of who you would rather have or who you would pick, Cam Newton or Jalen Hurts. Definitely, I love this debate. It's an interesting debate. Just weigh your options, how you approach the football field, your point of view
we'll
See,
start
people, let us know, man. Y'all vote in the comments. Let us know.